Hi guys, welcome back for another one. I am Mr. Free to Play. That is right, I'm a free to play player and I give free to play player advice, tips, tricks, and other things. Welcome to part 1, going over Crystal's event. I'm going to lay this series out to you in 3 steps like I did for Graviton, so sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Alright guys, like you can see on the screen, Crystal's event, Imperial Affairs, launches in approximately 9 days as of recording this video, and this video should be going live just an hour or so after I make it, because I wanted to rush this out to you guys so you guys have time to plan, develop, and stuff like that. And in case you did not watch like my Graviton series and you guys are brand new here, or it's the first time you're watching these kind of series of how to prepare for these events and get a 4-star unlock, 99% guaranteed. I've never failed me, but I don't want to promise something just in case you have the worst ore pool of all time. Yeah, I'm laying this out for you guys. Anyways, let's get into the details of this event. Yeah, you guys just saw it on the screen, right? Magnus event just magically appeared as I was talking. Oh, that was awesome. Anyways, let's get to the point of this video. If you are a brand new player, I mean you just picked up the game in the first month, sorry, this method is not going to work for you. To get a 4-star unlock for this character, you have to be able to beat the hard campaign. And I'm going to lay out some guidelines that can help you do that. But this event, and we'll get into details, is going to be probably the most difficult one yet to complete at 3 stars, all the levels. Yeah, just stick with me here. So first off, what are the requirements to beat this on hard? Well, we need our squad to be level 60, which is not too difficult if you've been playing the game for a couple months or even longer than that. Gear tier 9, not bad at all. Ability level 5+. Alright, so overall this sounds very doable. If you've been playing for at least 6+ months, I would think this is pretty doable. Unfortunately, it's not as easy as what it says on the screen. These events seem to get harder and harder and harder every single time, just with the combinations they throw at us. And when we look into characters, when we get into those here soon, you're going to see this gets even a little bit more difficult. Now you can see what we need. We need 5 characters with a latent potential characteristic. And in case you don't know what latent means, it means hidden. So it's hidden potential. Alright, so I have on the screen all the characters that are available for this event. I'm going to cover different types of teams, but they all have the exact same problem. One, the biggest problem with all the teams I'm going to cover is there is no healer in this group at all. There is no one that can heal a team. So 3-starring with everyone surviving is going to be a difficult task. And I'm not even sure at level 70s I'm going to be able to bulldoze through this, to be honest with you guys. Alright guys, I'm going to give you a couple of teams you could use possibly. And then at the very last, I'm going to give you probably the most easy free-to-play team that you could possibly play with during this event. So the first team, if you spent money on this game, you might be able to run this very first team, which is Fantastic Four, and then we'll talk about the 5th member. So Mr. Fantastic, Human Torch, The Thing, Invisible Woman. You can obviously, I'm not going to use them because I'm not going to put that many resources in them guys in that short span of time when I have other characters I can possibly do this with. But that is one option. Probably the best 5th character is either Carnage, Venom, or I'd probably have to say Captain Marvel's not bad. Actually, it might be even the best choice, to be honest. And Miss Marvel, if you have those. All those characters can heal themselves. So hopefully the Fantastic Four can survive and you have a character that can heal themselves. It may be the best way to go. If like I said, if you're a whale, you probably have unlocked them. Probably the best way to go. Next up, best way to go is probably X-Men. But the kicker with that is you can't really use Phoenix. And that probably makes the team obsolete, because you could use Phoenix to 2-star the events, but I don't think you're 3-starring them, because once she goes Dark Phoenix, even if you defeat the node with all the characters surviving, including Phoenix, she's already considered dead at the point she turns into Dark Phoenix, so you don't actually get the 3 stars. So if you got Phoenix unlocked, you have the X-Men. It could be your Hail Mary to 2-star, and just to get the credit for the orb, but you'd have to constantly play that match over and over and over again. May not be the easiest thing possible when you can just auto the thing. Alright, the next up best team is probably Brotherhood. I don't know what Brotherhood is going to do, because they're very good on 5-on-5, but when you have tunes that drop down in between matches, it kind of lose their, I don't know, their mojo or what they're unique at. So I don't know how viable they are, but if you have them really hard, you could give them a run and see if they could survive it. Talking about Brotherhood, next up is a Spider-Verse team. You could run a Spider-Verse team. Spider-Man, let me see who's there, Rhino, Green Goblin, who else is in the Spider-Verse? Carnage and Venom, I believe, are available. Yes. And so you have Miles. So you do have a couple options here to run. The bad thing is, like I said, none of them can heal themselves. So then you'll be relying on them to survive it. Maybe a little better than Brotherhood. I'm just not sure on that one. At least there's no one super squishy in that. As where Brotherhood has squishy characters. Alright, the next one I want to cover is if you're free to play and you only really have defenders done, and you have no other way of building any other characters, I would say run the 3 defenders with your next 2 highest leveled up CP characters and see how far you can get, to be honest. Like I said, this is probably one of the toughest one. They didn't give us a healer in this one. But guys, with the team that I'm going to use, that I think is going to get me the biggest bang for my buck, that can blow through the event the fastest. And like I said, I don't know until I try. There's no clear-cut winner of a team for me in this one, as there was in other campaigns that we've done. But I'm probably going to run a brawler team, to be honest. I'm going to use Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, and Spider-Man. And I'm going to crazy my fingers. I can blow through everybody and beat the heck out of them before they even know a chance to respond. And guys, in part 2, you're actually going to see me play these nodes. You won't see all of them. I'll probably skip through the beginning half and just play the last half and whatever I got to do. But I honestly, guys, I don't have a know-all answer for you in this one. So if anyone knows the best team to run composition-wise, leave it down in the comments down below for people to read, because this one is a wide open book in my case. If there was a healer that could put a team together, that would be the clear-cut winner, but there is none. This is going to be all about survivability in this campaign. So guys, before I close this video, I'm going to give you guys some tips that you need to work on right now until the event arrives. 1. Save your cores. Do not spend your cores on anything now until this event starts. Why? When we get to part 2 of this video, you will see why. Trust me, if you want Crystal at 4 or more stars, save your cores. Number 2, figure out the team of 5 you're going to use and work on them every day, getting them up. Do not settle for level 60. Do not settle for gear tier 9. Do not settle for, well, I should be careful how I say this next one. Don't settle for level 5 abilities. Get them up to 6-6-6-4 if you can. Because this one is not going to be as easy as they put on the requirements. And if it is, I'd be shocked, because the last 2 or 3 have been a lot harder than what they've usually been in the past. And lastly, everyone who has left me a comment and all the past months telling me to work on Captain Marvel, you're finally getting your wish, because I will be working on her for this event. So, yay, you finally beat me down in submission, and I'm doing exactly what you told me to do. Anyways, guys, that is the video. Like I said, this is part 1 of 3. Part 2 will actually come out after the event goes live. There may be a delay. I'm going to try to get it out to you within the first 24 hours. I can't guarantee it, because I don't know what my schedule looks like on the day of the event, but I will make every effort to get this to you guys as soon as possible, so you guys can plan around it. But also, take this advice for any future events. Anytime there's an event like this, I will always cover it. I will always give you a list. I will always give you a deep dive into the characters available, especially for early and free-to-play players that have rosters similar like mine, that you work on only characters that you need to complete the current content. You don't really work on anything extra. So before you go, don't forget that like button, and if you're new here, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys for part 2.